question 3, we're going to have 4 different stocks that have a required return of 15%. They have a dividend that was paid yesterday, that's one way to think about it, of $3.25 per share. 3 of them are going to maintain constant growth rates, but the growth rates are going to be different. The last one is going to be a growth stock, so the dividend will increase by 30% for the next 2 years, and then it will maintain at a constant 8% growth rate thereafter. So the question is, what is the dividend yield for these stocks? And so if you recall, the dividend yield is the dividends for 1 year divided by the price. So in order to get that, we need to get the price for all of these. So let's just, I think W is the first one. Yeah. Let's set R up here, 0.15. Let's set the growth rate right next to each stock. I'm going to insert column here. The growth rate for W is 7.5, 0.075. And I'm going to do just a little timeline. One day ago, this stock paid $3.25. And it's just a way to calculate so that you're not putting it in time 0. And the question is, what is the dividend that it's going to pay in time 1? And the answer is 1 plus the growth rate. And it's going to continue to do that for the rest of the foreseeable future. And so that means that if you're standing in time 0, the price of this stock is just going to be the dividend divided by R minus G. And I'm going to lock R so that I can copy this easily down. Okay, so stock W is going to be $46.58. Let's copy this. Is it X that's next? I think it is. Stock X has a G of 0. And so its price, the dividend will not grow, and its price is going to be $21. G is minus 0.05 for stock Y. So you see it's going to go down, and when it goes down, we're going to have a different price. All right, so the last one to do would be stock Z. The dividend is going to increase by 30% the next 2 years and then maintain a constant growth rate of 8%. So I'm going to put G equals 0.08 here, but I'm going to have to change my formula. Okay, so it's going to grow by 30% here. And then here, the growth rate is just going to be the 0.08, and I'll lock that just in case I need it. So this is going to be that times 1 plus that. Yeah, I don't need to lock the, sure. And this is going to equal that times 1 plus that. Okay. So it's not going to be as easy as just calculating the value of the growing perpetuity, because here is the first year that we achieved the terminal growth rate, and so the perpetuity is going to be the value of the dividend in year 3, but in year 2 divided by R minus G. We don't have to worry about these anymore because the price of those payments are included in this $84. So let me add this and do a sum. Add a line. Let's get the PV. So the NPV here is 94.60. All right, so let's just do the dividend yield for all of these. I'm going to do it out here. Stock W, stock X, stock Y, and stock Z. Remember, the dividend yield is going to be the annual first year's dividends divided by the price. And I'm just going to link so that you can see what's happening. So we should have 0.75 or 7.5%, 15%, 20%, and 4.4%. Let's see if we got that. Yep, 7.5, 15, 20, 20%. We didn't get 5.88. So what did we do wrong here? R minus G. And there we got the right answer. So we made a mistake on the discounting of this, and it works out to 5.88% for Z. I'm going to do the capital gains yield in another video because it's going to take a few more seconds.